Massive and Crude, back once again with another video. And today, guys, I'm going to show you guys how I did the beat in this liquid style tune, if you want to call it that. I have done a video where I actually showed me putting together all of this stuff as well from scratch. So if you want to see that as well, leave a comment and I will post a link to it so you guys can check that out also. I see a lot of posts up on Reddit and stuff and people getting stuck how to do these kind of beats. So I thought I'd shed my take and my rendition, my light on it. And so you guys can get a little flavor as to how you go about creating something like this. So guys, without further ado, let's get into it. So initially I've used the Sandy beat. Right, I call this Sandy beat. Comment down below if you know this beat as any different from the Sandy beat. Also guys, for those of you who want to show a little bit of love, this Sandy break can also be found on one of my sample packs on sampleoids.com, 100 fat jungle breaks. Right, so I'm going to put a little track here. I'm going to play it, right, just so you can hear it. Who can tell me where that beat's from? But if you listen to it, it's kind of like quite dirty sounding. You can hear like a going through it. I don't know if you can hear that. Comment down below again if you can hear that. And what I'm going to do with what I've done with this Sandy break is I've got the break and I've kind of recycled it. A good thing about Renoise is it has recycle kind of style chopping editor built into it. And what I do is I basically chop it up into little 16ths, so on and so forth. I've done other videos on how to go about doing this in more depth, guys, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel or comment down below. I'll post a link to how you can actually go about doing this properly on my channel. There's numerous videos on how to do this, so I take it most of you been watching, you know how to do this already. All right, so once I've done that, now I'll program a basic loop how I like it on Renoise. And then what I do from here is I then start using separate tracks to separate each elements or each category of elements of that beat into separate tracks. Like for example here, I've got the foot track on number 1, the kick drum. I've got a roll kick on number 2. I've got a snare on number 3. I've got a shuffle on number 4. And so on and so forth, right? And then I've added another heavy kick here on top of it, and also a clap to give it kind of like a unique sound. So I'll go through some of those sounds now so you can kind of get a gist of what I mean. So the kick drum is on its own. The shuffles at the moment, what I've done with the shuffles is I've put an aural exciter on there, right, just to enhance it slightly. I've also put a low pass filter, or high pass filter, whatever we call it, so that the reason for doing that is so that the hats have got more of an EQ to them. I've proper filtered them out. Like, check it out, look. So I've literally just rolled that off to like 953 hertz. Everything below that is gone on the hats, right, on the shuffles and the hats. Next I've done the snares. I've not really put much EQ on those. And then next I'll put a heavy kick on it. Right, so let's just play that from top. Oh, we got a little in loop here. Right, there you go. And listen to the difference when I EQ the hats, right, before and after. Next, we add some claps to it. Sounds pretty decent, right? Right, there we go. Right, sorry about that. So you guys didn't really see the EQ there while I was doing it. Let me just do it one more time. You see how clean that sounds now, right? So I've done that now. I've EQ'd that. And then what I've done, I've put all of this stuff into a group. I've added a compressor like Fab Filter on it. And I've left the kick out, so it's got its own, you can compress that separately if you want. Right, so that's kind of like that there. A little bit cleaning up there to do, but you get the general gist of it, guys. And once I've done that, I've also added on the hats, I've added a little bit of aural exciter to give it that kind of like warmth, and a little bit of a stereo expander to make it a little bit more interesting. I'll give you some before and afters of those. So the exciter just brings out the hats part of it, like makes it shine a little bit better. I've also got stereo expander on it. Just a tad, barely noticeable, not too much on there. Next, I've added some chords. Now, with the chords, this is going to be super cool, right? Check this out. So, I'm using the chords on here. Let's just get up here. Let's switch on the chords. And that should be somewhere down here in the mix. Alright, so let's bring up them chords now so you can hear them more up this end. And drop those chords up here so you can hear them. Where are we? No, need to turn them on here. Now, these chords are kind of like really basic chords. These are the notes for these chords here. As you can see, they're playing in re-noise. A, I've got D, G, and a B, yeah? And that goes into another low notes, couple of low notes there. A D, an E, and then I've got A, G, B, and then D again. Sounding real warm, guys. Now that extra effect that you can hear over the top, yeah, I've added Sound Toys Crystallizer, and I'm using a plugin called Emeralds. Now again, listen to this before and after the Emeralds. This is before. So that's nice, right? And then you add the little emeralds on there as well. And the emeralds, what that does is it gives it some high frequency arpeggios and also a nice kind of warm, chorusy, reverby kind of effect, which is really cool. Okay guys, so that's that part of it. Next I add a bass to it, which is some of the low notes from the chord. Then from there, all we need is a little vocal in there, which we're going to add up now. Just grab some of that and stick a vocal over the top of that now. There we go. Grab and paste him there. Boom. Boom. Switch the vocal on. There we go. And there you have it, guys. Pretty straightforward. Takes a bit of time to figure out. Spend about an hour doing this, just tweaking and getting everything right. Just EQ your beats, separate them up. Sandy beat is a good foundation for a bit of the liquid style stuff. Guys, if you're getting anything out of these videos, Please like, share, and consider subscribing to my channel, guys. Let me know. Let also YouTube know, because I'm getting shadow banned these days for getting my videos out there. So you would really be doing me a massive favor if you just smash that like button. And also for you showing love in return, guys, if I get to 200 likes, I'm going to upload this whole Renoise file with all the samples and everything in it for you guys to download and experiment with your productions. I hope you found this video useful, guys. Take care. God bless. Peace out.